Good afternoon and welcome to a video with a walk with Coffee and Eel, and I'm now in Bourton on the water, so I'm going to check this out and see what it's all about. Cool little gift shop there. So I've just got here and I have managed to find straight away a coffee for £3, white Americano as normal, and the place is called Box Bush, so we'll give this a go and see what it's like. I'll get up and walk in a minute. Really nice, really polite staff as you go around. Plenty of places to sit outside. It's quite warm today, you know, so we've got to make most of it. It's been raining a lot in Sheffield, so it's nice to appreciate the sunshine for once. Cool little square as well. You can also see the chestnut tree. Obviously I've just got this coffee, so I'm not going in there, but that looks pretty cool. There's an hotel in the background as well, which I'm guessing is quite expensive. Box of Delights, so another gift store, and I calls that. So that looks a pretty cool store. Right next door you've got Quirky, which has obviously got quirky things in it. I've got to be on a bit of a budget, so I've got to watch what I spend. So I know that I've just said I'm on a budget and I've got to watch what I spend, even though I'm spending £3 each time on coffee, which is a lot of money, especially for the size of it, look. But it is a coffee and walking video, so I've got to keep the content up. It's a bit crazy. Love it though. So now Soho House, and now I've got Soho House. So you do know I like to find these church buildings because I think they're great buildings, and here's another one. So here it says, Sam's here with you. Unfortunately she's not, because it's closed. That was just a joke, bro. Don't take it too personal. Don't take it too serious. So it's the 3rd of October, and fully in swing is a Christmas shop. Still going to have a look though. As you know, I love a little footbridge. This one's got water running on. Pretty cool. And if you like a beer or a meal, there's quite a lot of pubs here. I'm going to try and show you each one as I get past it. So this great building over there is called the New Inn. I'm not going in any of these pubs, but I just wanted to show you because it looks a great building, and I'm sure it's a great pub too. So let's see what the model village is all about, if it's open, that is. These are the first things you come to. There's prices. Let's see if it's open. So I've come in model village, but it will close in 25 minutes, so I'm going to try and get as much in as possible and get around it as quick as possible. So here you go. Do you know what it reminds me of? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where everything just goes really small. But it's really cool. Really, really cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's cost me £4.50 to come in here, but when I walk outside, I'm probably going to see all these things in real, but it's good to take time. I love art, and this is really good. This is one of my favourite things looking. Cute. I mean, how cool's this? It's amazing. So that's the actual hotel I was talking about. It's called the Dial House. It was hid behind, so I didn't really get it in the footage, but that's what it was. And look at this beauty. This is fantastic. Some great work in here. Don't know if you can see that because the sun's quite bright, but another great little feature. Trying to include a few steps in each video, so I'm going to walk to top. These about 8 steps. And I'm just going to give you an overview. That is some incredible work. £4.50 is a bargain to come in here. So they put signs up like this because they're for clumsy people, and considering I nearly fall in like lakes and rivers all the time, I'm one of those clumsy people. So my opinion of Model Village, I thought it was really good. I think it's really quirky. I definitely think it's worth going around and checking out. the art is brilliant. There's a lot of hard work what's gone into it, and it's these sort of places what are really quirky and make things really enjoyable and different. As you can see, you can do like a riverside walk. I don't know how long it goes on for, but it's very nice indeed. And it's quite a nice day, so obviously you can see quite a few people knocking about. And there's a little stream as well on the opposite side. Then with the river, what you can see is you can see a stream on the opposite side, so that's pretty cool as well. So it is quite busy around here, you know. Coming up to about 5 o'clock, and there's a lot of people around taking in the sights. Yeah, another quirky little shop. Plenty of little cool benches to sit on too. So here's another one of those pubs they were talking about. It's called the Knightsbridge Inn. Again, old-fashioned building, but very well looked after. And then over there you've got the Croft, which has got a nice little area outside too. It's always things like this what add so much character to a little place as well. And what you've got here is the Cotswolds pottery. Looks closed, but it is past 5 o'clock now, so I can't complain, but I'm still glad I came down and checked it out. That's pretty cool as well. Antiques, Antira. And again, the buildings around here and the scenes look amazing. Look at this for a building. Quality, that's the Victoria Hall, that. A bit late for one, but this is just for ice creams, this place. Amazing. Another great pub building. Obviously I've not been inside, so I don't know what it's like, but you can just tell that they're really good inside, can't you? That's called the Man's House. Then another pub, Duke of Wellington. Told you, if you like a beer, you're not going to go short here. So another great building. I don't think that's somebody's house, even though there's the post box there, but I'm not sure what it's for. It's just so scenic around here. You do appreciate these things. Like so there's this little alleyway I've decided to come down. A local stopped me and said, yeah, walk down here. It's a really, really beautiful walk. Watch where you're standing like, but walk down there and you will really enjoy the scenery. So let's see. So just so you know what I'm walking down. Like here. It's a beautiful place so far, so I'm pretty sure it will be very scenic. So the first views you see is the top of these beautiful houses. Look at the sun. Look at the sun coming down. That's a beautiful view. Quite glad I've walked down here now. Really like that. So yeah, lots of Greenland. I'm by the river still. What you saw a bit earlier. So that runs down here. So it says it'd take about 12 to 14 minutes to walk round. And he said to look out for something at the top. Still counting it as a little footbridge. So the only downside to this is there are a lot of flies knocking about. But we'll get over it. It's a little bit muddy as you can see, but I can walk around that, so it's not too bad. And guess who nearly fell in? It's not that deep, but I did just nearly fall in, as per usual. Yep. And I just walked straight into a puddle, but that's better than falling in the river. So I've arrived at another footbridge. Can't remember what the guide said. I think I go right though. So I have to go right because left somebody's house. I think that little footbridge over there belongs to somebody's house. That is so cool. Imagine living around here. That is incredible. So at the other side, I can see like a waterfall, but I've got a feeling that that's part of somebody's house, but I'm going to go around and see if I can find out. So yeah, the waterfall were part of somebody's house, unfortunately. What a cool house to live in though, if that's what you've got in your back garden. But still, it's a beautiful lake you can walk by the side of. So it's definitely worth checking out this place. The houses here are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. People who live here are very lucky. Although when I say lucky, that doesn't mean they haven't worked incredibly hard to, you know, live here. I'm sure they've had fantastic careers and stuff, so I'm just saying the area is beautiful. and you've got to appreciate the area. Look at that for a footpath too. I'm not going to walk down there though. And another pub over there. I think that's called Mousetrap if I'm reading it correctly. Then if you ever fancy stopping here, that's a B&B. The Lansdowne. Thought it were a pub actually, but it's a B&B. Then here you've got the St Lawrence Church, which is a great building again. The Cotswolds are just full of great buildings, honestly. And here you've got the Willow, which says coffee and lunches, pub and dining. And to be fair, the Willow looks offers so much more. Look at that around the front, that's an amazing looking place. I'm sure it's very nice too. You've got the War Memorial. A few waves there. Looks pretty cool. And here you've got the Motoring Museum. It is currently closed, but it is about 5:30 or something, so you know that's why it's closed. I don't know how much it is to get in, but if you've got an interest in motors, obviously it can be part of your day out when you're coming here, because you need to come here because it's a really nice place to come. And that's a cool little building there. And they're things I'll never tire of seeing. Love my coffee, as you know. Quite a few shops up this road, but it's sort of like people don't seem to come up here. Maybe they do earlier in daytime, but you've got to be careful because there's no footpaths. So that's Bourton on the water. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.